Hello and welcome back to Runner's Fortune and the Wrath of Sypetia.
Yay!
Where we last left our adventurers. Cav and Mist had teleported themselves back to the material realm from their slightly offset from the rest of the plane of existence base and plummeted to the sky. Casper had started his general lackadaisical morning routine. And Gwenira had, she went black-eyed and blasted a black pillar into the sky. Those that weren't Gwenira latched onto this and followed it to its source, finding that it was Gwenira. And Gwenira was given a few options from this pillar. She could either power to Sypetia, could anchor the power here, keep some of it for herself, or she could take all of it for herself, or she could destroy it. And, well, she chose to absorb all of the power for herself.
Oh my!
The group, tentative group, returned to the town on the island, and then separated, thinking about what their next steps may be. So, Cav and Casper, you two headed to the tavern.
Yeah, we did. How busy is the tavern right now?
Seeing as it's about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Perfect time.
The sun's been up for about an hour.
My no magic, how often can I summon something with that?
Every 5 minutes.
It's every 5 minutes. Has it been 5 minutes since the last time I summoned something?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to summon an empty tankard and just walk up behind the bar. I'll lay down a I'll lay down 2 silver onto the counter, and I'm just going to fill it up.
Oh, and something else I forgot to give you all last session.
More money?
Everybody gain 4 gold.
Including Gwenira?
Yes.
Cool.
And 50 silver.
Right.
That's awesome. 5 gold and 68 silver. We all know Gwenira is loaded.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you come to the bar and put it on your tab?
Well, you didn't ask.
No, you guys are sitting outside with your charcuterie board. Old cheese,
Yeah.
a bottle of warm wine, and 1 tankard. You're welcome.
So it was the shittiest charcuterie board in existence.
No, actually,
No, it's not moldy yet.
I think the best part about the
Raisins, though.
They're not moldy
They
yet.
used to be moldy grapes.
I think the freshest thing on that plate is the tree that he sliced in half for your board. And he might have
really is.
Flair, put a little grass petals on there with a small little dagger. No. Yeah, so I'm not even gonna wait for the barmaid, whoever it is. I'm just gonna go back there with my tankard and just fill up, and then go find the table.
They look at you for a moment. They notice that you're 10 feet tall. And go back to cleaning.
That's definitely fair.
Intimidation by proxy.
Just by existence.
So I don't have to say anything.
You can just look at someone and they might pee their pants.
As long as I don't get fluffed.
I don't know. That might still be terrifying. You see these like angry wolf eyes sticking out with a ton of fuzz, and it's just a giant puffball that's 10 feet tall.
I just turned him into a giant pissed off Pomeranian.
I really feel like Casper just walks around with his shoes off and just has socks on and is rubbing his feet across the carpet as he's going around everywhere just to poke me.
Not doing that, but thanks for the idea for later. I'm just gonna watch this and just be like, okay, I'm just gonna go sit down where he's sitting down.
You're not doing anything?
No, I'm just watching what just happened. Like, okay.
Casper doesn't know what to do yet.
It's fine, he's gotta wait 5 minutes for me to get another tankard for him.
I'm just intrigued about the 10-foot thing that went 15 feet and tried to kill me, or, well, step on me.
So, you two are sitting.
Oh, I'm drinking.
Perfect.
I'm just like gulping this down. I'm assuming the person who's not doing anything is going to start talking first.
Just imagine Cav sitting in like a normal person chair.
That just makes me chuckle on the inside for that.
Perhaps two.
They have both big and small chairs too,
Okay.
Oh, good.
It's planned for larger races.
and smaller.
I actually would like to be sitting in the corner, leaning my chair up against the back with my feet on the table.
Okay.
Looking all cool.
Cool, in the back of the bar where there's no one anyway.
Notice that you're 10 feet tall. Go back to what they're doing.
This weirdo. Oh crap, he could eat me for breakfast. Let's go back to that.
Therefore, meaning.
Hopefully he's not hungry.
Can I help you?
Alright, so tall, dark, and fuzzy, what's with your friend?
I have a name.
Okay, I'm sorry, what's your name?
Right? Yeah, I mean, this is kind of how introductions work.
It is, I'm sorry.
You're going to
What's your name?
into the tavern. First off, you're not going to get anything to drink, which I just find it very weird. But, I mean,
It's
um,
I don't drink in the morning. Strictly an evening person.
why not? I mean, you're gonna get dehydrated if you don't drink in the morning. Probably should drink like some water, of some sort.
I drink water.
But I mean, like I said, you do you.
I'm just not thirsty right now.
So, you got a name there, friendo?
Casper.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Cav, and Big Dark and Scary. You're talking to the wrong person. You'd probably want to talk to the cat who's outside with Big Dark and Scary.
Well,
All I know is that at one point in time, she was a prostitute. I think. Yes. She was on a bed of gold, which was weird because gold isn't that comfortable to sleep on. But speaking of which, I think I left that in the city somewhere. Probably should go back and get that because that's a lot of money.
I have no idea what we did with that.
It's in the city. I reread our previous campaign.
Oh, okay.
I sent it to my stepdad because he was confused about my backstory with certain people's names in them, and I said, "Read this. You understand everything now." So
It's all on our blog.
that's exactly where I know it's at because we left it in that city.
Yes, you left it for the orcs, though.
We did tell them.
Oh, that's right.
We told him at the end.
Correct.
Okay. But, it's Legends of One.
Yep.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Cav's probably like 4 drinks in by now. He probably drank some before he left the School of Shadows. So, just saying. There was this guy and this girl, this lady. The guy had a really weird face. It was like made of wax. Somebody burned it off. And then there was this other chick who surprisingly was a bird. Right?
She just had a hawk-like face.
Well, Cat thought it was a bird. Again, really playing thick on this intelligence of 1.
For level 16, you just have a skill potential of 1.
But this
You just grow slowly.
This adds more depth to the story because his face is like, what? There's a bird person? So far, he's seen a giant dog, he's seen a small cat, and he's heard that there's bird people walking around. I don't know how. Then we ended up killing those people. I don't even know you, but I'm just telling you like this whole story. I hope you hope you're ready for all this, but
And I'm intrigued.
Trauma dump.
And then we ended up what I'm looking for, killing those people, and then I don't think that's the first time I've ever seen her have something black come out of her.
I think it was.
Nope.
This has happened more times than recently?
Last campaign. She had it once, but then she also had the black pillar that just came out of her. So this would technically be the second time he's seen something black come out of her.
Okay, yeah.
So it's really helpful when I went back and reread that whole thing.
Yeah. Now, Casper, from your home country, and since you've not shared that with the group yet, I won't reveal what that is. You are quite familiar with Worgans. They are oftentimes used as large parts of the military in many different standings. So you are not unfamiliar with Cat's lineage and those that look similar to him. You wouldn't even say that he's the biggest one you've ever encountered. He is the first one that you have. You've heard about their full moon transformations, and you know that during the full moon, all Worgans in your home country, by law, overnights just have to sequester themselves, and every military fort has a place for them, and then they are watched by the Death Knights over the course of the night. But you've never seen one transform before. You've certainly never seen one transform in the middle of the morning, nowhere near a full moon. So that was definitely a new one for you. Catfolk are rare. And in fact, you've never actually seen one. In your hometown, in your home country, they very much avoid cities of all kind. You're pretty sure that a few leagues from your hometown, you think that there was a, you're not sure what to call them, maybe a herd that, that lived out,
cluster, a clouder, a clutter, a glaring.
I like herd better. I like herd better.
You don't want to call them a pounce of cat, folk.
You think they lived out in some small village,
That's amazing.
a handful of leagues away, but you've never interacted with them before. But they weren't unheard of.
Okay.
A pounce of cats.
I forgot about the button.
So I got that.
You type cat into Google, the button that puts the pause on your screen. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So,
Well, no, I mean, like I said, if you want more information about that, you want to talk to the cat that's outside.
yeah,
I'm all muscle, not a lot of brain.
well, I gotta ask, how did a Worgan transform to their full moon transformation during the daytime let alone nowhere near a full moon.
Cav's gonna know this. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You 100% know how you do this.
So what I'll do is I will resummon Sunbelt.
Okay.
That's part of it because I think I put something like that in my backstory as well. It's a gift from somebody.
I think so. I'll double check it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This right here, and I'll kind of just. How high is the ceiling? I'm assuming it's larger than 10 feet. Because
it is an 11-foot tall ceiling.
Cool. So I'm still sitting there. So I'm just going to start throwing the axe up and catching it.
The people behind the bar are crying.
First, these people come and they sent a meteor through our town hall, and there were explosions, and then a griffin came and it blew down like 4 houses, and there was an explosion in the town hall, and now this big wolf is here just tossing his axe.
If there were any
I hope he doesn't try to remodel anything.
If there were other patrons in the tavern, they have now suddenly just got up and
they're gone.
Goodbye.
This is our tab. We're gonna go. Go to Auntie May's for breakfast.
It doesn't actually exist, but we're gonna go make it just to avoid this situation.
They're rethinking their life choices and maybe going to stay on Dagger Beach for a little while. This it's kind of a long story. I don't necessarily know you. I'm not going to tell you everything, but this piece of equipment that I'm currently throwing helps me channel that ability. And then as it's flying up in the air, I'll snap my fingers and have it go away.
Okay.
Oh.
Fancy.
So, what brings you here?
Well, I was one of the refugees that came on the boats because of the red mist that was flooding the mainland.
The cat's name is Mist.
Before you go any further, Casper, I would like for you to roll 3 charisma checks.
Just like in a row or simultaneously?
Take your pick. I just want you to have 3 numbers ready.
Okay.
In case I need them, so that I don't call you out on any lies you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Well, there's a nat 1, so 17.
Are you gonna luck that, or are you gonna leave it as a nat 1?
Let me see. Where's my luck here?
If you have a low luck, we're all gonna slap you.
How many lucks do you have?
Oh, let me see if I can find it here. Where the hell is my luck?
Aptitude, so you moved it up from a 2 to a 3, right?
Yeah. Not that I have any more in there.
Yeah.
I still have 11 though.
Okay.
So on the first page, right underneath the skills, there's the luck points.
Also has 15.
Yeah.
On which one?
The first page, main stats and skills.
Yeah.
Right underneath the skills, next to death saves and power points and health points.
Oh, yep. A lot of stuff on here. Come on, where is it?
Did not realize my claws take half a second this one.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, there we go. Okay, found it. Yeah, I'm gonna luck that.
Okay.
There we go. That's a. Let's see. Uh, 35 charisma.
Okay.
27 and 36.
Now, you don't. So for a reminder, everybody, since you're semi-new with the system. If I call for a skill that has sub-skills, you are allowed to use any sub-skill.
Unless you call for that specific skill, correct?
I mean, if I call for a specific sub-skill, yes. But if I call for, like, charisma, you can use guile or intimidate or leadership or seduction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if I call for just a knowledge skill check, you can use history, nature, religion, science, spellwork, or streetwise. Now, if I call for a streetwise check, you can't choose a history.
What?
So, would you like to amend those?
Yes.
Like a 35 intimidate that he has.
Yeah, the 34 intimidate. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm assuming I'll just re-roll those.
Well, so you had a 35, a 27. What was your third one?
36, because it was just one more than the first roll.
Cool. Well, your charisma is a 16. Your intimidate is 18 points higher than that. So we're going to just add 18 to all of them.
Shut up with your math.
Okay. So what were my rolls again? 35.
53, 45, 54.
All right.
Like what it should be for a level 16 campaign.
Yes.
I'll take it.
I mean, even if I do an insight check, my insight is 10. Everything you said is going to be the truth.
Hey,
I could be the Queen of Sheba. Would never.
You're correct. You are correct, but a 56?
About 54 is the highest you got.
Oh, I thought you said 56. Caps off to you, sir. I mean, look. Maybe I should have spent the extra money, the extra points.
I could look you dead in the eye and say Gandhi was a Satanist, and you would believe me.
Nick, you could rub your hands all over me and say, I'm not touching you, and I would believe you. You'd be physically touching me, be like, I'm not touching you. You're right, you're not. It's so weird.
All right. Please continue, Nick.
What was I saying? I got
You come over on the first, with the first set of refugees from...
Oh, gotcha.
Talking about the red mist, and I said that's the cat's name.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the cat's name. Okay. But yeah, I came over. I'm one of the refugees when that mist took over the mainland. So I came over a couple months ago.
Yeah, I have no clue what you're talking about.
You know,
just got here today, like 5 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago.
Oh, so you just arrived right as you were falling and guarding your friend. You just got there?
Yeah.
Literally?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, there was a red poison mist that took over mainland, and now people can't go back.
Okay. And you settled on this island?
Temporarily, I'm on a bit of a quest myself to going to Sypetia eventually.
Okay.
Have some scores to settle.
As he says he's had scores to settle, Cal's going to get up and go back behind the bar and focus. Hey, hang on 1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay.
It's been 5 minutes yet.
No, he's using the same one.
I know, but
No, it's not been 5 minutes yet.
didn't even consider grabbing one for your buddy yet.
Oh, I mean, I'll just grab one from behind the bar. I mean, kind of exerted my dominance in this tavern.
I mean, yeah. You didn't even have to pee on the corner or anything. Mark your territory.
Well,
No one questions it at this point.
Cav has probably already been, at the same time, been etching his name into the table. Was here.
It's called WUZ.
Yeah.
got a sideways K.
I assume here is probably spelled wrong as well.
Actually, it's probably just spelled her. Cav was her.
The S is spelled like that weird S that we all etched into textbooks as in middle school.
I didn't write my name. I drew a cat face. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Then I'll sit back down and let him finish telling his story.
That's my story. I'm just.
So you're looking for revenge?
In a sense, the Sypetia armies hurt a lot of people I love, and I'm just trying to get back at them, trying to take down that country, that army as well as I can. Try to save a lot of people in the process.
Fair enough. Well, if there's killing involved, I might be able to help with that. I honestly don't really know why I'm here. I just was told by the cat to follow.
You just kind of follow the cat wherever they go.
Yeah, we see the one who's really dominant in this relationship.
At that point, Cav is going to start to rub his chest a little bit because there's other reasons why he's here. But he's going to start to rub his chest, and then he's probably going to get up and go find Mist and Glenira.
Don't even say anything to guess where you're.
I was going to,
Oh.
as he was standing up rubbing his chest. Like, I'm going to go find them and see where we're supposed to be going next. All I know is that we're supposed to be looking for, I'm assuming, something that came out of my friend, something similar to it. But when they all just start talking, I just kind of zone out and I do this and I'll flick and then I'll just have my stuff start spawning in, my swords and my axe. They can go away.
Pretty cool trick.
I try. It's really one of the only few that I have, but.
Alright, and Cav, I would like for you to make 2 insight checks.
Yep, that's fair. One is a 15, and the other one's a 14. I'm not wasting luck on an insight check.
That's definitely fair.
You have no reason to disbelieve anything you were told.
I think so. But
Ira, Mist.
We're poking at the charcuterie board. It's safe. It looks very sketchy, and it came from Cav's pack, so I don't know if it's safe. When Ira's just going to shrug and eat a piece of cheese. Probably wouldn't eat the raisins. I can sweep the raisins off and poke the bread, because apparently there's bread on there too, and some jerky.
Rust.
I just have some
it was a loaf that you ripped in half.
That's right. Yeah, I ate the other half. That's right.
Is it safe? Is it like crusty?
It is.
It's
I mean,
not like
it's
hard.
No.
It's like eating a crouton. Alright, Cav will invest in a bag of Colden at some point in time.
I mean, I guess we're just gonna talk about what's happened since Mist is gonna ask Ira. And it's been a little bit since I heard from you. What's happened? Fill me in. Do I have to have this whole conversation with myself?
Not if you don't want to.
Okay. If someone else was here, I probably would, but no. I, as a person, know what happened to Ira, because, yes.
Well, and, I mean, I guess it has been
She,
6 months.
yeah. Yeah, so Ira, some weird stuff was happening with the rain, and...
No, you were there for that.
Mist?
Uh-huh. I remember you two re-met back at the...
Right, yeah, you're right. I don't have to retell the whole story, just, kill some shadow things,
Tell her how we killed her dad. Because you and I were part of that. We killed Sypet the 62nd.
Who's dead?
Queen Sypet, 63rd.
Oh.
And Mist. one of them killed.
And I don't think we're going to tell anybody that right now. No one needs to know.
Oh, those are people. I will be telling everybody. That's fine. I'm not there.
I mean, if it was relevant, Mist probably would have told Glenira before. If Mist felt like it was relevant.
That's right.
So potentially Mist might have told Glenira, but
Nah.
I don't think Mist really cares. We're part of the League of Assassins. How many people have we killed so far?
Negligible.
In comparison to Cav's kill count, yeah.
No.
Well, compared to Cav's kill count, a small army taking out another army is negligible.
All right. Casper, what are you doing as Cav gets up and tells you he's leaving?
I'm going to follow him.
All right.
Just kind of saunter, just, act casual.
He's acting casual, but you got yourself a new puppy.
I'm doing like the old style, like kind of leaning back, whistling, with hands in my pockets.
You got yourself a puppy.
So, the four of you all get back up together again.
You're going to give him a new name? Snarf 2.0?
If he turns into a bird, he might just become Snarf 2.0. That's actually just what Cav calls every bird that he sees. Snarf.
He doesn't get some separate names.
Nope.
Horses get separate names, but birds, they're not special enough.
Now they're all Reggie except for Voorhees' horse.
Yeah.
I guess that's fair.
This is bitch. I beat him fair and square in that race. Good times. Is there anything left on the charcuterie board?
I mean, I swept the raisins onto the ground.
Yeah, but is there anything left on the board?
No.
Okay, good. You guys did eat it?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to pick up the wood. I'm going to stick it in the bag of holding.
I mean, that's fair. You took a lot of effort to get that. You can, yeah.
Oh, I would
You
also
can
like
use it as a frisbee if you want.
would also like to have pointed out as we were walking back to meet them, there's just a random tinker sitting in the middle of like a pathway somewhere.
You just left it.
Cat is creating the litter.
We're gonna come back and there's just gonna be a whole entire store
I
that's
feel like Skull
Cows,
Shadows.
extra
They
tinkers.
just have a closet full of just... We have new ones! Nope. I want my own. Oh, man. It's the stupidest thing ever. I love it so much.
You're welcome.
So you guys all good now?
Yeah, I think everything's okay.
That's good.
Are you okay?
I mean, my ego's a little bruised, but it's nothing new, especially when I hang out with you.
Ouch.
Poor giant dog man.
That's just how it goes. It's whatever. So, we're gonna hang out here for a while? Like, do we know where we're going?
I mean, we're planning on going after the pillars now. So we have where a couple of them are. Or,
5, right?
Yeah.
And then there's 2 that I think we know that they exist, we just don't know their exact location.
I mean, we know there's 10, I think, was the number that we got. And we only know the location of 5.
Did we figure out if the one that Glenira... Did we have that conversation that was a pillar that we got rid of? Was that out of game or in game?
I believe that was in game.
Okay.
And
If not, we'll say that we talked about it on the way back from...
Right.
yeah, and that was not one of the locations you knew about.
Yeah, so there are 10 sites of power. The Hex already has 2. We have 5 locations marked.
Voorhees had a lead on another one, if I remember correctly. Or she was going to one of the 5 that we knew about.
I think she was going to help the groups look.
That's right.
Yes.
What are these pillars you guys are talking about?
Two that the hex have.
First off, this guy's name is Casper.
Hi.
That's his name.
Wave at you with my tiny kitty paw.
He's seeking revenge on the. You said the country of Sypetia, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, he might be able to aid us in this.
I mean, what we're doing is technically taking down Sypetia. Very well could take down the country.
I mean, if you guys are doing that, I would like in. If if you guys are open for another.
So you pay us 5 gold up front, and then at the end of it, we give you a written bill, and we expect payment 2 weeks after said bill.
What? Ignore the dog. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Shut up! I'm trying to get us money.
Does he look like he has money?
No, but we can still extort him for money. How this works.
Pretty sure we should extort rich people for money.
I don't know. Put those things on his back. They're very similar to your gun that you have. Your guns are on your back, right? Like
yes.
Okay.
I've got one on my back and one on my hip.
I didn't buy my gun. I took it off a dead body.
Pretty sure we got it appraised at some point in time.
I mean, I put a ton of enchantments and enhancements on it.
And as you look at it, at the guns, you very quickly do come to realize his are nicer. At least looking. Or yours is rugged and a little beaten and worn. Well worn, because hey, you have used this a lot.
Well, obviously mine is much more loved.
But his are definitely, as you're looking, you go, oh, that's some high quality steel used for that. That's some really nice optic on that. That's very pretty.
So Kat has a base knowledge of how these work, correct?
Yeah.
Because of his time.
You know that you do that thing to this, and it goes boom, and something down there goes down.
Okay. So what Kat's going to do is going to...
you know a little bit more than that.
Yeah. Casper, so I'm assuming you're really good with those?
Yes.
On your back there? Would a small bag of sand be something that I could conjure up?
Yeah.
Cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to conjure up a small bag of sand, and I'm going to throw this, and I want to see how fast you are with this and see if you can shoot out of the sky.
Do you want me to...
A test.
Do you want me to draw it first, or do you want me to keep it holstered?
No, I want you to keep it holstered.
Okay.
Okay.
Really hope I roll in that 20 and just chuck this thing across the world. Oh, sorry, you failed. Go find a new group. Bye.
I don't know. I think that Reckoner might still be able to hit that.
Hold on, I'm going to take it off my back really quick, pull one of the mags out of my pack, lock it, and then put it back on my back, because it wasn't loaded.
That's fine, but I mean,
allowed to stay loaded.
At the end of the day, we got to figure out what your skills are. I mean, it could be fancy. Money goes a long way. I don't know where you're from, but money goes a long way.
Can I actually... Can I change something first?
Yeah.
I'm saying this like as Casper.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to hop back, and I'm going to whistle make the whistle of the sparrow and transform into my suit real quick.
It's fine. I don't care.
All right.
It just sounded like you need a clutch, but whatever.
So you got the magical axe.
The uniform and cloak turn completely black in a wave of and a wave of shadows that engulf him and then brush off.
Bird lady!
Now Cavin's gonna chuck it at your face.
So really what I'm doing
ahead.
is throwing it directly up in the sky. Like I'm with a little bit of an arc.
Yeah, so that it's...
Yeah. So would this be a... Is it talent check?
Yep.
Ooh, I like that. That is going to be a 37.
All right, so, Nick,
I got a 19.
you've got a couple options here. You're going to have to make your choice very quickly once I tell you. Option number 1 is, are you going to do a quick draw with Reckoner and then just try to shoot it as fast as it comes out of there? Or B, are you going to pull out Redeemer and try to wait until it reaches the apex and shoot it the furthest away? You have 5 seconds to choose. 5, 4.
Reckoner Apex.
All right. Redeemer apex? Right, Redeemer's your rifle?
Yes, Redeemer's the rifle.
Okay, perfect.
So what do I...
It's going to be a, you're going to make a precision check. So you pull out the Redeemer. Do you want to, would you like to aim? Would you like to use your aiming sight for this?
Yes.
All right. And then you wait, staring it down, waiting for it to reach its apex. And it's quite a good distance away from you at this point.
No, this is like a big dick measuring contest right now.
Yep.
Hold up, got to do quick. You said precision, right?
Correct.
Okay, hold on. I got to do math here.
Zach, what was your roll?
37.
Okay.
56 precision.
56?
Yep.
All right. And Cav, you are pleased with your throw there.
Yeah. It's not the first time I've done something like this before.
And it's still going.
Look at
Still
that
going.
thing go. Reminds me of the time I threw that guy's head.
Then it slows down. And just as it's about to start falling, a blast of just pure energy shoots up, and you watch as the bag of sand just obliterates up in the air.
I've seen better. But good job, and I'll walk over to him and pat him on the back.
Mist.
Yes.
As you're looking at that, you don't think that Ankle Biter can shoot that far.
No, because it's a pistol, not a rifle.
You think you might be able to shoot that far. You don't think Ankle Biter can. I'm also pretty sure Cav could throw you that far and you could cut that thing in.
Wait another 4.5 minutes. Another bag.
Now you just have to make sure I'm fluffy before I do it.
Let percentile dice to make sure you don't land on Dagger Beach. Oh, well.
Well, I think you're welcome to join us. We just have to be kind of clear here. We're not like specifically directing our attacks at Sypetia.
Oh, I know. I'm anything to get back at him. I will do anything to get back at him. So if you guys are just targeting, what did you say, pillars of power?
Yeah, they're pillars of Sypetia's power. The goddess herself, I believe, is.
You're not sure about that, actually.
Oh, okay.
All you know is that they are pillars
of power.
shadow power.
Their shadow power specifically? Yeah.
More shadow magic.
That's the guy who just came from the shadow school.
That's why he said it. Like, Cav just thinks the whole entire shadow school is just shimmer. It's not fully there.
What's going on with my eyes?
And I was like, you're friends with me. Of course you have to deal with more shadow magic.
And you know that, more than anything else, you know that all you know is that they are sites of power in the kingdom of Sypetia, dealing with shadow magic, and you know that the Hex wants to control them.
Yep. That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, don't take down the country, then I'm in.
All right. So what are you all going to do now?
I mean, I suppose we should pull out the map and,
Try to find a location of one of the closest ones to us.
So, we didn't know that this was a location of power. Do we now know after seeing, obviously, the pillar shootout and Gwenira suck up the shadow magic?
I mean, you don't know that that's what Gwenira did, because...
Well, I know, but...
But we know that was a pillar. Didn't we just establish that we knew that was a pillar? I thought that was the
It's a safe
conversation.
assumption. Gwenira knows.
Okay, Gwenira knows.
Did Gwenira tell? Because Gwenira had the thoughts and feelings while...
Let's just pretend that Gwenira told Miss that.
Yeah,
And then Miss relayed that information.
yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Because Gwenira knew from that, but no one else knew that that's what was happening other than big black thing that...
Came out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Gwenira will specifically tell the group, it didn't look like this when I found it. It was a mundane object. It's mundane being. Yeah. It was an anvil made of gold. When I touched it, that was when the shadow pillars showed up. So we can't expect to just walk around and see shadow pillars.
So it's some sort of arcane or shadow magic. That's what I got my tongue for. I think tonight I'll rest and set my tongue to shadow magic senses.
Instead of is your shadow magic tongue tingling? Can you stick it in the air and see if something is close by?
I have to attune to Gwenira first. I gotta have my tongue rest on her face for an hour.
Careful or you're gonna get it cut off.
Right, I have something that'll allow for me to regrow a limb. Just regrow a
tongue count as a limb.
Yeah.
Can't use it as a limb.
That's the scary part.
You know how tieflings can use their tails to hold items? Cat can use his tongue to hold items. It's a thick tongue.
What's your tail, though?
So yeah, probably should find the closest area of one and probably head that direction.
Yeah.
All right. So, as we're taking a look at the map,
One of us should probably have that on our worksheet, huh?
map of Sypetia?
Yeah.
The pillar map or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on mine.
Okay.
Is there a weight to it?
No.
Okay. You know what? A lot of pieces of paper can weigh something.
They can.
I guess that's fair.
I'll pull it out of the bag of holding. That's the loop. That's what I hold it on.
It just levitates magically.
Yeah.
Levitate.
That's weird. Flashy green party, yeah. I don't know why it's flashing green on ours.
It's a party in Sypetia.
Yeah, because on Nate's screen it's not. It's fine, we'll just have a rave here over in Sypetia.
You guys are having a seizure. Let's put a warning at the beginning of this episode.
Minor green flashing. Please close your eyes when the map shows up.
Question is what map, or where are we on that map? We're not one of the bigger islands, right? We're one of the smaller dots, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
Are all those smaller dots islands, or are those trees?
They are all islands.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
And in our last campaign, we came down over here, right? Into this general area?
Yes, that's where the giant,
yeah,
red smoke that
Yeah.
totally wasn't our fault.
It wasn't. That was a different campaign.
So you guys are approximately right there,
Okay,
Okay.
right now.
cool. Now we know.
And
We gotta head south again. That's the
That's
closest one.
Of course.
Because I'm pretty sure that's what brought us off the island to begin with in the last campaign.
No, actually, you're heading towards Dellet in the.
Oh, that's right. There's one there.
I guess it doesn't shock me there would be another one on an island in the ocean.
Well, I think that's on the actual city of Sypetia.
Oh, you're right, it is.
Yep.
$5 says it's the throne.
So close.
Maybe it's like, no, it's actually the library. You guys spend so much time. You guys were on a pillar the whole time.
One of the books.
No, there was just a book called Pillar.
It was all like a student was sitting right there on a pedestal and everything.
It was
It's one of
actually
the ones that Edham picked up and set back down.
it was one of the runes that we took and we just were like, oh, we don't need these anymore, and let them in his stack. So, if I remember correctly, is this pillar close to where the one that's closest to Dellet, the one that's closest to the Red Mist City?
You have no idea.
Write it down.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Probably should. Well, Gunaira would know. Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
she was there. All we can see is train secrets.
So, there is the location of the ones that you know about.
Okay. So, posing this question to the people who, I'm going to assume Casper's lived here, because he never hasn't said where he's from yet. So, holding the map open. Do any of these places look recognizable on your map, on the map here, Casper or Gunaira? Because you spent some time here. I mean, it's just a top-down of a map, but
I mean, Gunaira wouldn't know that she was like in that area-ish, right? Because
that's fair.
that thing up above there, you can't necessarily read them right now because it's a little fuzzy, but that's upping and then right under, it's underneath a different one.
Yeah.
That looks like a foreign language.
I'm going to get out my 100. I would like to know one of those words, please.
Okay, yeah, it still didn't, but at least it's a little easier to see.
Yeah.
So I think Opping is right here. No, that's not Opping.
Yep, that is.
That is Opping?
That does say up.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
So
Do we still have a map anywhere in here?
we had there was a map in the OneDrive. I don't know if it's still there though.
Yeah, I may need to re-upload another.
I would put one just into the misfortune section.
I can't open it on mine because it'll crash my computer.
Uh-oh.
Fair enough.
We had that problem when I was doing that one shot with you. Or that.
Yeah, hopefully this one will work better though, because I'll make it a smaller image and everything.
Okay.
But regardless,
I mean, we have to figure out a direction we're going. We're on an island, we have to get off said island, so I mean, obviously, Cav would be for going to the one in Sypet. Just saying. But oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm assuming.
Okay, yes, that is.
It's gotta be.
What else?
That's the missing question.
A triangle.
Well, it could also be like that's where Dellet has been able to take control of some stuff, or it could be that's the no location.
this map is up to date
Okay.
as far as where the borders of
Okay.
different countries have gone, and the war Sypet is losing.
So is that
Because,
I was able to find it.
nice? So there's one over here. There's
Yeah.
one up there in Penton,
Yeah, and then of course Sypet.
Sypet, and then
Sypet used to go out to here.
Oh,
oh wow.
Damn.
And then the queen started her wars less than a year ago. So in the last 9 months,
she's lost that much territory.
Oh, damn.
She is no Alexander the Great.
No. So,
and then on this side, Sypetia went out to there.
okay. So being a strategist one that Cav is, it would make sense to do the 3 that are closest together.
Yeah,
Go
that
up
makes
there.
sense.
We could probably gather more information from somebody at Sypetia,
And we could,
infiltrate there, try to find more information. Because, logically speaking, most likely not, but there's probably maybe 1 or 2 extra on an island somewhere here.
potentially, yeah.
But if we go up to there, to the actual city of Sypetia, we can try to find, maybe have some luck finding information about it.
Yeah.
And then head over this way, head to the east, and then work our way around south. Because, did Glenira know which direction the Elder Phoenix took off when they left? Because that would be information, pertinent information, because we might need to follow the
And
direction.
actually, did Gwenira tell Mist specifically, such did Mist ask where Tamako is? Because that's why you guys came here to begin with. And that may be an interesting conversation.
Does Glenira know where Tamako was headed?
Has Mist told Gwenira that they're looking for Tamako?
No, probably not.
So who starts the
Specifically.
conversation?
Yeah. I would assume at this point probably that hasn't been brought up.
But Mist and Cav, remember, oh right, we were initially coming here because Tamako and the Elder Phoenix, and probably by association Rashak, are, to the best of your knowledge, here.
Here as in this country, not here on this island still.
Here on this island.
Yeah, we thought they were
Oh.
on the island.
That's why you guys came to this island. Was you got word
I mean, I
from
guess
your
Glenira would
spies
probably have mentioned
Tamako
that we
was here.
fought with her.
I did not
and
realize
they
that.
went away.
I must have misread that. I thought they were here as in the general of the country here.
No, that's right, you came right here, right now, because you think that Tamako is right here, right
Now,
now.
Cav has never met Tamako, right?
Neither is Mist.
Okay, that is, if I remember correctly, that was the other girl that was in, the female, in the other cell, correct?
Yeah,
That
the other
when
room.
I were talked to through the
Yeah,
wall?
she was, yeah.
Just want to make sure I had that correct.
Yep.
Okay.
And to Cav and Mist, she is one of the top leaders of the Hex organization. Very high up in it, and someone that you have been looking to capture, interrogate, torture, potentially kill for the last few years, but she has stayed hidden in her castle, which you have not been able to reach. This is the first time in years that she has left her castle,
Right.
and you think she's on this island
Okay.
right now.
And
So I
she
would
went drinking.
We'll just casually roll up the map. Now that Cav has had a refresher of why we're out on the actual island
I mean,
specifically.
Glenira not knowing that that's what they're here for, probably in this
Mist
conversation.
not knowing that Gwenira knows Tamako.
Well, sure, but
I know.
what I'm saying is that in the conversation they had, catching up would have said that, about the fight in the longhouse.
Do you think you would have mentioned Tamako by name, thinking that...
I don't know if I would have mentioned Tamako by name, but I probably would have mentioned that the Elder Phoenix came in and...
We're going to say... Okay, yeah, you may have mentioned that the Elder Phoenix came.
Because that's part of the reason that the longhouse got blown over.
Yeah.
I guess, did we build it back with the hole in it?
The whole story series.
We retconned it just a little bit and blew over the other way.
Okay.
There
might be-
I honestly forgot the
Me too,
Oh,
yeah.
until, yeah.
Just now.
No, it was earlier than just now. It was during the recap of last session I went, oh wait, that blew down. They couldn't have used that as a target. Whoops. Come on, we haven't played this campaign in months.
Yeah.
Have we ran across... Okay, I know this is a stretch, but go with me.
Mm-hmm.
Have we crossed paths with Rashak before? Mist and Cav? In any sort of backstory in the years that we've been in the League of the Assassins?
I would like each of you to roll a luck check.
I assume you're just talking about Mist and Cav.
Correct. Yeah, Mist and Cav.
15.
30... 15 plus 32.
Okay. Cav, would you like to have crossed paths with Rashak at some point?
Yeah, because it goes with what I was going to ask next.
Then yes, you have.
Okay. So
You beat both luck checks and missed both.
Yeah, I was low.
Yep.
I
I
rolled
rolled
a 4.
I rolled a 17. I have a 15 luck.
Yeah.
So, in the time of either walking to said tavern, conversation at tavern could happen, and walking back to, because you guys weren't in the city, right? You guys kind of
No, they were still
around
around.
there.
on the edge of the city.
Yeah.
Could Cav have caught a whiff or a scent of Rashak by using a perception check with his nose?
I will
roll for it.
I would like for you to. All right, so I'm gonna pose two options to the group right now.
Okay.
Since we all slightly forgot the exact reason why Cabin Mist came here right now was urgent, and there are a few instances where had, as players and me as DM, remembered why your characters may have acted differently. So we have two options. A, we can backtrack a little bit back to the points where these would likely have come up in conversation / catching a whiff of scent, etc. Or we can say that your characters became so focused on Gwynaira and this black pillar and making sure that she was okay, that you completely suspended any thought of even thinking about Tamako until this moment.
This is a group post, everybody, right?
Yep, all three of you, because this will backtrack
Okay.
through some of the conversations you guys have just had.
So, here's the thing. I would go with option 1, because conversation, yes, could have happened, but one way that Cav breathes is through his nose. So the scent...
Yes, but if you're not even thinking about it being Rashak's scent.
That's fair.
And that's where,
That's fair.
talking completely as players
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Do you want to backtrack from the conversations and stuff that we just had, or continue from where we're at right now?
Kind of just want to continue. I don't want to deal with that
Yeah, that's fine.
mess. So, but that would be it.
That's fine. Nick?
I'm good with just continuing.
Okay, perfect. Now that you both remember, Cav, you do realize one of the scents you were picking up that you just weren't even thinking about is in fact that of an elder phoenix, or a phoenix at least. And you're pretty sure that's of that shady elf Rashak, which you have still not been able to hit once yet.
I'm gonna do that.
because it's currently
Motherfucker. Pardon my language. So you can bleep that out. One of the people we're looking for is still on the island. I'm not going to give names, but I'm just going to say because.
Well, and you two both still think the Tamako's here too.
Yeah.
No reason to believe that she's left yet.
Do we just want to tell them that we want to look around the island, or should we tell them what we're looking for?
Let's just tell them we're looking around the island.
Okay.
Are you perceptive?
I would like
believe
both
so.
of you to go ahead and make a charisma check right now.
Okay. Anyone that we want?
Oh, no.
What's 17 plus 17?
34.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. My first roll wasn't that one. I rolled a 33 on the second one.
All right.
What's your perception at?
17. Or my perception, sorry. 18.
Okay. No, I said we stay here on the island for a little bit. We're here for a specific reason, and one of those people are still here.
I think Mist was mainly asking, do we clue the others into why we're looking
right,
around the
yeah.
island?
Yeah.
No, I said no. We just no,
Yeah.
not right now, because we know we can trust that. Partially trust one person
Yeah.
because it's been what 6 months since you've seen Gunaira. How long has it been since Cav saw her last? Has it been the 5 years, 6 months, or was Cav present at the School of Shadows? At
I
the
mean,
time?
You were not
Gunaira was-
present. Gunaira had gone downstairs by the time Cav came in and started his fight.
With the
Yep.
Wolcus.
So yes, it has been approximately 5 years
Okay.
since.
So information
since
is
you've
power.
seen Gunaira.
I feel like
Yeah.
they don't need to know right now, especially because we have this new person. Yes, he's good with the gun, but
Right, we don't.
or he's good with his boomstick, but
Yeah, we don't.
don't necessarily know who he's aligned with yet.
That's fair. Yeah.
So-
And
he could be Hex.
Gunaira and Casper, you do notice that suddenly Cav and Mist stop and look at each other. Mist hops up on top of the stump where you laid out the map, and the two of them are whispering with each other.
No, I feel like we still have our gold circlets on. Just
They're
kidding.
not still
I'm just
set.
messing with you.
Do we still have those? I'm pretty sure they're not in our inventories anymore.
I'm just playing.
No, I would. Yeah, you two would still have those.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why we would have gotten rid of them.
And what I will also allow, in fact, is I will allow that as each of your group left to do their own adventurers, you all left your gold circlets at Fort Garthax.
So we don't have that.
And that the two of you, starting this organization,
Picked them all up.
realized this could be useful. So you have them.
Yeah! Who was it? Was it Harikari who said she made them?
Yes.
Or was it Volcus?
No, it wasn't Volcus. We got them from. We actually got them from Davor.
Yeah,
We
I think-
did,
yeah, I
but
think you-
when we visited with, I want to say it was Harikari, she said she was the one who made them, I think. But, I don't
She
know.
did.
Okay, well, we'll hold on to them for now. How many do we have?
We would have 5 because there were 7 of us all together, so we'd have 5
Yes,
left.
you have your two and 5 more.
Technically, the next question: when we give him one to Voorhees?
Yeah, so we'll
So
say
we have
Voorhees
4.
has one.
So
And we'll say that you've given away one other as well.
To another high member of the League of Assassins.
Yeah.
So we have 3.
You are out of range. You would have contacted
Yeah.
Voorhees with this, but
So can we say
How much do
for
these weigh?
negligible.
Okay.
that conversation, the whole thing he sat up on my shoulder, but we had this conversation telepathically?
Yes, I will absolutely allow that.
You didn't have to try and be sneaky.
So the two
Oh,
of them
I
just
don't
kind
wanna
of
do
get quiet and stop talking.
I mean, we're still slightly suspicious.
And then we just awkwardly say, we have to go into town.
Cass, you should have let me do it, Slap.
Okay.
We were just, before we go, we're thinking we should probably, like, check our packs and make sure we've got enough of everything. So we want to
I'm out of cheese. 100% out of cheese in my bag of holding.
go into town and see if we could stock up.
You also aren't even sure that they're still in town. They could be anywhere on the island.
Yeah, but figure we could start here.
Sure.
It's a good excuse.
Would it have been possible that Casper was present during the Elder Phoenix landing? In that, because didn't that draw a crowd?
Yeah.
You were.
Yeah, it did draw a crowd.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a stab in the dark here. You guys going to look for that big giant bird that landed?
I feel like you should have to do a check for that.
Yeah, that's a little too big of a stab in the dark.
No.
Okay. Then I won't even check for
They'll
it.
allow you to make insight check.
An insight check? Okay.
Good luck.
And if you do well enough on the insight check, then I will allow you to make that stab in the dark.
Okay. That's fair. 23? Or wait, yeah, 23?
Nope.
Okay, that's fair. Then I won't say anything. I'm just gonna look at them.
It's a secret, DM secret.
No, that's fair.
I'm just gonna look at them quizzically.
I'm used to playing like a level 4 character, where a 23 on an insight check is really good. But fair enough.
So, I know DM stands for Dungeon Master, and GM technically stands for Game Master. Should we call you GM as a Guild Master, since we have guilds in this game?
I don't like that.
Yeah, right? That's kind of cool.
Who's the assistant to the GM?
I mean, technically me, because I helped create the game, but...
Assistant to the game master. Alright, so we'll head back in town.
Okay.
And as we're walking closer, or once we get into the town, I will just start taking deeper breaths with my nose.
I think Mist is probably going to follow suit as well.
Okay, perception checks for both of you.
Because I assume I would probably be able to kind of smell a giant bird.
Yeah, you
Giant fire bird.
You certainly have, as far as lineage goes or the like, no less of a chance than Cap. So and now it's just based off of your
It's mostly,
specific
I wouldn't
itself.
know Rashok's specific scent.
No, but yeah,
Okay.
picking out a phoenix from the mix of other mundane smells is certainly something you are capable of.
23.
Okay.
That felt better, thank you. 31.
Okay. So, two of you, Cat starts to turn the wrong way, but then Mist, you help guide him back onto the path.
No.
That's alright.
Excuse me.
What are your perception defenses?
One perception defense.
Where is that?
It's underneath health points.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. Dope. Oh, that's nice.
29 for Casper.
Okay.
33.
Okay. Whenever you notice that both of them are looking for something. Casper, you notice that the big dog is looking for something. Mist is doing a little better job of hiding it.
Like Mist is like standing right in between one, or right in front of one of my legs. Just the tail every now and then just comes by in the middle of my walk.
Just getting in your way.
That's how you're staying hidden from Casper. Just hiding in my shadow.
Hiding behind your tail, Fluff. How fluffy is your tail? Just normally, not when he fluffs it.
I would say it's a mix between a lab and a German Shepherd.
Okay.
Not too terribly fluffy, but there is still some fluff to it.
Fast enough, I can hide.
That's how I fan people off when they're really hot.
So you notice that they are looking for something. Do you just keep following behind, or do you address it?
I'm just gonna watch. I want to see what happens.
I'm just curious just to watch this play out, honestly.
So, Cabin Mist, you two end up at the front of the longhouse, where the scent is strongest, and you do notice that the scent emanates from here. You believe that right in this little area is the only space that the bird occupied here.
Door open or closed?
Closed. You also, if this is an elder phoenix, like you believe,
They're in the longhouse.
is taller than the longhouse.
So, yeah.
So we have the elder phoenix's scent. We don't have necessarily Rashok's scent, correct?
You do pick up Rashok's scent as well, Cav.
Alright.
And you can tell that it went into the longhouse and then came back out.
Okay.
And
And that's it.
seeing as the Elder Phoenix is not here right now, and this is the only spot that it has inhabited, it would be a safe assumption that it has flown away.
How tall is the longhouse?
About 30 feet to the peak.
Is the longhouse still somewhat standing?
Yes.
Okay. The part that we're at, is it still standing?
Yes.
Okay, I want to jump on top of the longhouse.
Okay.
And I'm going to.
So there's still is there still a hole in the wall where it stuck its head in because they busted through the wall, or did we patch that?
It has been patched.
Okay. It's not fixed. It's just been patched.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going. If it's all right, I would like to look in the surrounding area because the Elder Phoenixes are pretty large, right?
Yes.
Now, if I remember correctly, the landscape is part of the island is mountainy, and the other part is somewhat flat.
Yes, with lots of trees and
Lots of
forests.
trees.
And
Okay.
as you look around, you are able to determine there are definitely numerous places an Elder Phoenix could be hiding on the island if they are still on the island.
Okay.
Of which you are still not sure because they flew away, they could be anywhere. But you don't know if Tamako was with them.
Okay. Do you have Fluffball?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Hey, Miss, can you come up here real fast?
I guess.
I mean, you should not be this leery. You spent like the last 5 years.
But that's why I'm leery.
You're gonna be fine. Can I just throw you and you kind of do a quick scan of the island as you're falling back down?
Okay. Okay.
I don't think they're here anymore.
You don't?
No, because I mean, I don't smell them beyond this point.
Yeah.
At least Rashok and the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Neither one of you has ever smelled
Tamako.
Tamako. So, could be any of these.
So let's just have a quick conversation out loud up here on the roof, because I'm assuming they're still down on the ground.
They are.
Do you?
Good. I was just gonna look at Casper and put these assholes.
I know we just had
leave it up.
about knowledge is power, but what is the likelihood they're just going to follow us blindly? If we tell them that we're looking for somebody specific and maybe just give a detail of what one person looks like,
Yeah.
don't have to give any names. Probably could have had this conversation back there, but clearly.
Well, we didn't know what's going on the island. We have a little bit more knowledge now. So
Sure.
if you want to throw me up and see what I can see, that's fine. Then we can talk to him when we come.
Are you cool with that?
That's fine.
I'll grab.
Physicality check.
Before we do this, let me double check that I have. Okay, yes, I do.
You also have a hover disc.
Yeah.
But this is more fun.
Well, this will get missed up faster.
30.
Hover disc will get missed down safe regardless of fluff fall.
Sorry, 34.
Okay. Missed. How much do you weigh?
Like 25 pounds.
Cav, what is your physicality skill?
Physicality skill is 18.
Cool.
Are we counting what's also in my carry weight?
Nah.
Okay.
Mist, you fly 340 feet into the air.
Oh my god!
340 feet?
Yep.
I feel like half just speeds up.
You lose sight of the island in the low cloud cover.
Yes, first.
When you come back below the clouds, you're minorly damp, which is whisked on very quickly as the air is just rushing by you. You see the island stretched out before you. You do not see a giant elder phoenix.
Can I look kind of like
But as you're still looking at the island, you do realize that the mountainous region over there, you would have to thoroughly search the area in order to be sure that there wasn't an elder phoenix there, or a shock, or a Tomoko. And even in the trees, the elder phoenix could hunker down and be able to hide in the forest. There's also numerous cliffs. You can see some caves, including some large ones. Without doing a thorough searching of the island, you realize that there is no way you can confirm or deny just by sight whether the Elder Phoenix or its two riders are here. As ground, you also do not see anything in the sky that would be indicative of them.
Okay.
There's a number of birds out and about, there's a whole bunch of stuff, but no sight of an Elder Phoenix.
Okay. Well, once I get all of the information I need, I'll put my hover desk underneath me and kind of come down nicely.
Okay. About a minute later, Mist returns back to Earth. Casper and Gwenira, you just saw Mist get hucked straight into the air.
I will jump off the roof of the longhouse. Because I'm assuming that's where you're heading down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sander. Felix, I'm probably just inside going, Cav.
Cav, you do that often, or?
It depends. I have to have a willing subject first.
I mean, was he willing?
I always ask, unless there means. And I don't.
All right. I'll take your word for it.
Did he not ask Miss first? He asked if he could throw you first.
No, but I was asking Cav.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
It's what we do. I mean, I used to do it with a stuffed animal. That was fun.
Like a teddy bear?
Yeah. It was pretty fun.
You just upgraded to a
image of a small brown teddy bear just getting thrown at something and just poofing against it, but still being thrown with such force that the thing it was thrown against still just fell to the ground, and you just see this spray of white cotton balls.
I think Gwenira probably knows what he's talking about.
Gwenira assumes he's talking about worded, but Casper has no idea.
Yeah. No.
Sometimes if I threw it hard enough, it squeaked. It was fun.
And now you have an image of a squeaker bouncing along the ground.
You did not like kids' toys, I see.
Nope. So, did you see anything?
Has Mist made it all the way down yet?
Now Mist has made it all the way down.
There's no way we could know.
Damn. Alright, well. Back to the drawing board, I guess. So we go.
But at this point, we could just ask.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Plan B? Just
Plan
ask.
B, yeah.
But don't give names.
Sounds good.
So, it's not a coincidence that we're here. We're actually looking for some people. While both of them ride a giant bird. We have the scent of one particular person. It leads right here and then stops. Have you seen any giant birds recently?
There was a giant bird that landed in the town square earlier this morning. It drew a lot of people towards it. I was only the what?
Yesterday morning, but yes.
Yesterday morning.
I assume I know exactly who they're talking about. When Ira does.
You do.
Yeah, those friends of yours, that the bird and whoever was riding it.
I mean, Quinara was just gonna say they better not be your friends.
Oh no, I'm asking if they're your like.
Yeah, I'm telling Calf and Vince,
Oh, gotcha.
better not be your friends.
No, they're not our friends. They're just people who we need to talk to about some stuff.
Roll
Yeah,
an insight check.
Cav, I've known you for 5 minutes. I don't think you talk.
Talking right now.
13 plus 18. 13 plus 18 is 31.
Correct.
31 inside on Calf.
That's against my inside defense?
You, no.
Oh, okay.
Inside defense for someone to lie to you.
Yeah.
You could try
to disbelieve them.
Okay. Okay. Well, when they came here, we fought them. So they landed yesterday morning. Explain. And yeah, no. We ended up fighting in the longhouse. And they flew away.
Okay.
And so, as a reminder to the players, so there was a fight. Gwenira lost control.
Sucked away.
Surges with shadow magic, full white eyes. Then she absorbs her demon.
Yeah.
Your demon.
I don't have a demon anymore.
And
Is Casper learning all this as this being discussed?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to a minor extent.
yeah, and
Okay.
you were outside, you saw flash of ice, big blackness explosion, and then Tomoko collapses, like verge of
Dead.
death, unconscious, exhaustion, not 100% sure, but regardless, unable to continue anything. Rashak grabbed her,
Okay.
and then flew away very quickly on the Phoenix.
Did we know what direction they went?
Northeast.
Okay. Northeast. I mean, I feel like Gwenira wouldn't know because she was inside going head at full war at
Did
that point. But
Tomoko bleed?
You
so.
were...
Okay.
because there were no
Actually, by
physical
that
wounds.
point, you were in your...
I don't want to
you were
do
back in your own
something
state of mind again.
Yeah, but
Oh, no, never mind. That came afterwards. No, you did not get to see...
okay.
I mean, there was a big hole in the side. You would have seen...
I don't
could have
want to
seen
go
what
into
direction,
the
but
White House and waste time. So
You
squad's that.
You do not know what direction they flew off in. The rest of the group would. And then also, Casper, you did see them fly off in a northeastern direction at a very fast pace.
Northeast would be towards because we're on the northern side of the island, right?
You are on the northern...
No.
you're on the western side of the island. But
Southwest.
yeah, but Casper, you, at the speed they were going and flying upwards, you are quite sure they are long gone from the island unless they at some point slowed down, turned around, and stuck their way back to the island. They certainly, in their movement, vacated the island.
Okay, so should we head northeast then? I mean,
If you're going after these guys, we should head northeast.
because looking at your map right there, there is a pillar to the northeast.
Yeah.
There is.
And I think maybe we should.
Oh,
So we'll bring out the map again. I think getting hung up on the island, we have to get off this island.
yeah, I'm happy to get off the island. My concern with immediately, and this is talking kind of as missed, but my concern is that they might have headed to a pillar where the hex has already taken control.
Yeah,
And
but
we could, if we went immediately there, we would have to fight the hex as well.
Well, I mean,
we could
that's
also
assuming
just-
you didn't scout the location first.
We could scout it.
I guess that's true.
That's if you sprint in guns blazing versus just
Fair enough.
head northeastern in the direction of that and maybe start to look when you get closer.
Mist and Cav's major quarry right now
Mhm.
is the people who flew away on the bird morning.
Right.
I think logically, the two of them would agree
North.
to head northeast.
Yeah,
We know that there is a pillar there,
right.
You
and we've been together long enough that we're not just gonna run in guns blazing. We're
Fair
gonna
enough. We'll check the area
Yeah.
first.
Cav isn't running in guns blazing.
no, because
We're not
remember,
done.
Cav is a strategic. He is not intelligent, but he is very
No,
strategic.
I know.
Strategic but not intelligent. That's an interesting combo.
4.5 years with Voorhees, bro.
That's true.
Almost, or he spent about 5.5 years with Voorhees.
You also, you do know the location of,
Now we get orange. It was green before, now it's orange every time he zooms in.
Of course, as soon as I look up, it stops.
Yeah.
you do know
there
the
it goes.
location of,
I don't think we do. Your map is saying we don't.
you do know the location of Tomako's castle.
Okay, where's Tomako's castle?
Tomako's castle
Is the Kingdom of SE.
it is in the Kingdom of Exe.
Exe. My apologies. Okay.
Right about here.
Is that a city called
in
Biza?
this- yes, so there is the city of Bisa.
Biza, sorry.
It's a little difficult for you to see, but right about where the G is,
Yeah, there's another city
there's
there.
another city of Hajured.
Can you
Okay.
spell that?
Bless you.
H-A-J-D-U-R-E-D.
H-A-J.
Okay.
That's quite the...
Which is still in the direction of northeast of where they flew.
It is.
So there is a good chance that they didn't even necessarily
Yes, it's fair.
stop at the pillar. They could be going back to her castle. Because do we know that that's where she's going to regain her?
Well, you know, if nothing else, it's a place of safety.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
So I guess we start...
regardless of whether she's got any special things
Yeah.
there, she could go there and be safe and take however long she needs to heal.
I say we head northeast.
I agree. We can go to the pillar there, we can scope it out. If nothing's there, then we'll just clear it over it there, and then we can make plans from
And then we could technically go over to Sypetia afterwards, kind of see if we can gather some more information there.
Yeah.
There is a pillar there, so it is worth taking a stop.
Or we could hit the
Both
other
of you
one.
go to the east, correct, as well.
It's it also technically northeast. They could potentially have gone there,
Correct.
but we could hit those
I would say
three.
the one that's right next to the little island, just directly south of the little island, should be the one we head to first.
You mean
The lake. I don't know why I said island. The lake.
Oh, yes, over at the city of Portland.
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
I think that's where we should head. You two are more than welcome to come with us, but this is what we've been tasked with. If you have any issues with that, that's fine, but this is where we are heading.
How much
I've
does
been
know about what? I mean, she knows a decent bit because Tamako told her, right?
Gwenira knows that Tamako is involved with the Hex. Gwenira has been told that, and successfully, that Tamako didn't have a choice.
I care less about Tamako. I'm talking more about Sypetia. What their plans are with Sypetia.
What the Hex's plans are with Sypetia?
Yes.
No,
She didn't bring up anything.
She brought up that they were going after the pillars.
Okay.
But that's it. You
I
don't
think she
know why
brought
or
up,
how or what. But go ahead and make an insight check for me, Gwenira. I've got a couple dots that I think that you're poised to be able to connect.
I think I'm gonna look then.
Okay.
If I can do a little better than a roll of 9. There we go. Yeah, 15 plus 15.
33.
33.
Okay. Yeah, so there's a couple of points that you can connect now based off of Gwenira's knowledge. So Gwenira knows that the Hex, and Cav and Mist are aware of this as well, that the Hex organization has been collecting beings with high shadow potential.
Mm-hmm.
Gwenira knows that at a minimum, the branch of the Hex organization run by the hawk-faced lady and the wax-faced man believed that she was worth putting all the eggs in her basket as being the one with the best shadow potential to be able to achieve their goals, whatever they are. You still don't know what those goals are, but that's information you know. And Kevin Mist, actually, you are aware of this as well after infiltrating the other base and finding that document that said as much. That Gwenira has the highest shadow potential that they have been able to find. And you all know that the Hex is trying to find these sites of power. The document said to control them, whatever that means. Gwenira.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you have been in contact with one of these sites of power, you have a new understanding of what their plans may be. You are well aware that and now, you don't know, because you've never done it before until the demon, about absorbing shadow essence and getting stronger. So you don't know if anyone else can do that. But, and it did seem like that wasn't necessarily going to be an option. But you know they are probably going to be working to ground these sites of power and use it to help boost the shadow magic of some of their other potentials. And based off of the wow you feel off of this one site of power,
It's dangerous.
you wouldn't be surprised if you got all 10 sites of power absorbed into you. Garibor wouldn't even be able to do anything.
Wow. That's horrifying.
And you hate to think if they've got 30 shadow potentials,
Yeah.
or 100, or 500, all drinking the Kool-Aid to some degree. This is the connection that Gwenira has now been able to make.
So,
Do you share this with the rest of the group?
yeah, I'm going to. As soon as I make that connection, I'm going to say, I'm super concerned about this.
Casper! You have no idea who the fuck the Hex is? What are they?
I'm just bright, wide-eyed, and very confused, and very full of questions.
Did we bring the documents that we had with us at the School of Shadows with us?
No, you did not take the documents. You left them because you,
Okay.
up to that point, you were able to get in undetected, and you wanted to try to leave it that way.
If any information, because he mentioned a red mist, the talks that Cav is going to rack his brain, did he remember anything of the sort regarding a red mist?
No.
Okay. Was that a no because it was Cav, or was it just a no because we didn't find anything?
No, because you didn't find anything.
Okay.
Because otherwise I would have said that. But missed.
Right.
No.
Fair point.
No, there was nothing.
Just had to ask.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
All right. Well, we should probably get off silent.
Casper, do you ask what the Hex is?
Yeah, I'm Hex organization, shadow magic. What is all that?
Gwenira will explain. Basically, the Hex organization is an organization that is trying to collect people with high shadow magic potential and use them for their own purposes. We don't really know specifically what those purposes are, but as far as we can tell, it is not good. And they are not good people as they kidnap people.
All right.
To get these sites of shadow power and get it to their people, it's going to make them extremely dangerous and potentially damaging to the whole world, not just the area we're in.
That was basically these sites of power going after what happened back there?
Yes.
Now, Casper, remind me, you did not. You were denied entry to the military, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What is your knowledge skill? And you can, of course, pick one of your sub-skills for it.
Highest one is spell work with 25.
Okay. Okay. So you're quite the intelligent being, so I would say that it is likely that you would have studied everything your father had before beginning your mission.
Okay.
All of his documents and everything. Sounds reasonable, as with your father's background, that you would have wanted to lean upon that knowledge as much as possible.
Okay.
That sound fair?
Yep.
Make a luck check for me.
I gotta find my... Oh, where's my luck thing again? I can never find my luck. Where is it?
I think it's a
Aptitude.
2. It might be a 2 on your character sheet.
It's under your aptitude.
Oh yeah, it's under the initiative. It's just a 2.
Yeah. I noticed that in the drive that it was a 2, and I went, why is it a 2? That's your luck skill.
Oh, okay. So I can just roll and then add that?
Yes, not the 2, but the number next to the 2, and you can
Number-
change the 2 to luck.
Okay.
Oh,
I thought you just said he had a 2 in his
Yeah.
luck, but I get it now. It says he has a number, and then it says 2 next.
Yeah,
I get it.
instead of luck, it says
14.
that kind of
Or,
explains.
oh, sorry, 17. 17.
17.
I read the 2.
So, with that 17, I will say that your father did have some intelligence on Sypetia, the country, and
I thought you were going to leave it with your father had some intelligence. That's real nice.
It's a freaking miracle.
and from that, you were able to find that there are sites of power in Sypetia that serve as a backbone to the goddess Sypetia's power, which is a strong backing force to the military might and even just all of the well-being of the kingdom of Sypetia. The other thing that you came across is that about 7 months ago, the Lord Azazel was dispatched to Sypetia in order to attempt to find and destroy these sites of power, to weaken Sypetia even further.
Okay.
You don't know what happened after that, but that's what you know. So as they start to talk about these sites of power, that document comes to your mind and you start thinking about it.
Now, that document have any specific, like, actually have a location, or am I just, or is it just, okay.
It was more of a couple of mission summaries and some goals. It was being handled by a very different group than what your father was in, but definitely some information that was still key of things to keep an eye out for during the campaign.
Okay. I definitely think we need to, I agree, we need to head northeast and look at these sites of power. More than one reason, but I'll just leave it at that.
Bring up the map real fast.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The site map
Yes,
or the whole?
The Sypetia map. Okay. So I'm going to go to your TV here, and I'm going to ask a couple questions. Okay. How long of a journey on the water is it going to be from here to get to there? To the one that we originally were talking about.
Well, if you're able to get onto a decent ship, it'll take you a few days.
Okay. How many people can Mist and I teleport using our rings of teleportation thingy that we have?
Just yourselves.
Okay, never mind then. That answers that question. Because we've been to Sypetia. So I was going to say we could teleport to Sypetia to take care of that one there, and then take a boat from there to there. Would be easier, but if we can only teleport ourselves, then we can't do that. So we got to go that way. So never mind.
And I mean, I assume we have to walk all the.
Well, yeah, we'd have to. But I mean, the ride on the boat would be shorter.
Who are we looking at?
I think these are all of his moves that he has.
Yep, I was just double checking the teleport skill. Yep, no.
Well, no, because it says the amulet of planes. That's what I was talking about.
Yes, which gives you the
The
teleport.
teleport. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Just double check that real quick.
It says right there, expand an additional 10 power for every additional target.
Yes, but I was double checking whether it actually gives you. So no, you may teleport to a location you are familiar with, regardless of its plane of existence.
Okay.
You can do this no more than once per hour. So it doesn't actually give you the teleport ability. You may teleport.
So we can't have somebody latch on to us. Okay.
No.
How fast is it?
Teleporting?
Yeah.
Instantaneous.
Cool. How big is the bag of holding?
Well, it's a bag of holding, so infinite.
So could I technically put 2 people in a bag of holding and Miss and I teleport to City of Sypetia?
Yes, you could.
Air inside, we would have to hold our breath.
But if it's instantaneous, do we spend a lot of days in the water, or do we get somewhere fast, and then take care of that pillar and get some information and then move over to the northeast? Because we don't know if they stopped at that pillar. We know that they went northeast. We also know that the same direction is where her castle is. She's a her, right? She's not a they?
Yeah.
Correct. She's
Her. Okay. So, hypothetically speaking, that could work. We also minimize the amount of travel we're on a boat.
That's fair.
We minimize the amount of money we have to spend with people on said boat.
That's fair.
I'm just throwing it out there.
That's fair.
Obviously, we have to have 2 willing participants to get interest at bag of holding so we teleport instantly. But I'm not going to do that unless they're okay with it. It's just a thought, because if we're on a time constraint, the less amount of time we have to spend on a boat, then traveling, where we could technically
good point.
get to a place where there's already a pillar that we know is one.
Okay.
I will say, this is not the first, by no means be the last time, that players have used bags of holding to transport other beings.
Yeah, as long as you can.
I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just saying that
I
have the opportunity. You and I have both been to Sypetia. That's at least okay. What is the journey time on it?
Been to Sypetia?
Read your backstory. It says Cav and Mist took care. Were part of the.
Oh, you're right.
That took care of
the
the 62nd. That's
Yep.
If that was incorrect.
No.
Then this
you're
is
right.
a moot point.
I just forgotten that. Yep, that did happen in Sypetia.
I may have forgot why we're on the island, but I know why we're here and what we've done here.
All right.
Remember the things you've killed, not just what you're going to kill.
Exactly.
I mean,
Okay, how long is it? It's probably about 2.5 days to get to the city of Sypetia by boat, right?
Correct.
So I think we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. We're getting off the island. We are still headed in the direction that they were going.
But that was 2.5 days on the Raya.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, regular.
like probably a week.
So.
Alright, you've convinced me.
I'm all game. I'm up for experimentation.
I have now used the bag of holding for multiple uses, and I'm very proud of this.
Yes. Yes. Turn into a bag of devouring.
Alright.
Get your own arm off with it.
Well, we should just do it if we're gonna do it.
I think this is the play. If anybody else has a better idea, I mean, in the long run, we're saving ourselves time because it's instantaneous. We're saving ourselves money because we're not having to pay someone. And the journey from Sypetia to the other island, to that place. If I remember correctly, there are bridges. No, not a big deal. We haven't explored Sypetia all that much. But, no, I say we do it.
Okay.
I came up with a plan, so I'm going to agree that we do it.
I said let's do it.
But here's what your ooh was.
Yeah, we'll find out if you make me roll a percentile dice.
Alright. Guess we should just do it and move on. I'm gonna change my hair color before I climb in his bag.
Probably like how we're just doing this right in the middle of the lawn. Come on, guys!
I'm gonna pop out my sparrow gear.
Through window curious.
What the hell are they doing out there?
Like, I don't want to know.
Xander's like hitting Felix. I told you could use the bag of holding for that. I told you that. Why didn't you do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna change my hair. Let's go with brown.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna change out of my sparrow gear.
Okay.
Just go back to uniform. Then I guess I'll hold my breath and hop in the bag.
All right. So, Captain Mist.
Yeah.
No, you would have had to go the long way. All right.
Oh, thank God.
Where in the city would you like to vamp yourselves?
I thought you were gonna say, yeah, you vamp yourself right in the throne room when you killed him.
Because that is what
that was my oh shit.
But since you would not have been familiar with the location prior, you would have had to have existed elsewhere in the city first. Which means you are familiar with more places than the throne room itself. Because yeah, no, I definitely thought about that.
Probably should have found an inn or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Wherever we potentially might have stayed while we were there.
Yeah. And to set up an assassination like this, you probably took a little time. Not all of the rulers are as easy to assassinate as get invited directly into the throne room, wait for it to clear, and then just murder.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so just do that.
All
Outside
right.
of an inn that we've established the.
And you both teleport and arrive in the city of Sypetia. If you list your comrades out.
Oh yeah.
You both had to hold your breath for about 30 seconds.
Good.
Whoa. Well, that was fucking quick.
You now are alive in the city
Anyone giving us weird
of
looks?
Sypetia. You get some weird
I
looks.
grabbed some cheese out and I passed it to the two riders who were in the bag just in case they're feeling iffy.
I'm a little motion sick. I'm a little bad.
I'm eating the cheese.
And, well, we're going to take a little break there, and then we'll be back in just a little bit.